A while back, I made a video explaining how I was able to make almost $1,000 in profit after dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace for just 1 week. And even though that video is a couple of years old now, you guys still love it and it gets a lot of views every single month. So in this video, I'm going to show you the newest strategies when it comes to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. And the best part is that you can do this as a complete beginner with almost no money as long as you have a laptop and an internet connection. Dropshipping is a very simple business model that allows you to sell products online without holding any inventory. First, you're going to list up an item for sale on a website. Now, these are items that you don't actually own or have in stock in your house. Once the item sells, you're then going to purchase it from a supplier and tell the supplier to ship the item directly to the customer. This means you'll never have to touch or handle the packages ever, which is why this can be done from home or really anywhere in the world. It also means you don't have to pay for any items until someone has already bought it from you, and you don't need a warehouse to store your inventory because you don't have any. And you never have to worry about things like shipping labels or packaging up items. It's a very hands-off business model that's very scalable and pretty simple for beginners who are looking to break into the world of e-commerce. Now, you may have heard of dropshipping using websites like Shopify before, but you can also dropship onto Facebook Marketplace. If you've never used Facebook Marketplace before, you can access it for free by coming over here to Facebook and clicking on the top on this Facebook Marketplace icon. This is included with your Facebook account. You don't need to sign up for it or opt into it at all. And you can get started buying and selling things right away as soon as you come here. What I love about Facebook Marketplace is that there's just a huge variety of different items that you can sell and purchase here. So for instance, you could sell old computers, we have workout equipment, we have these mini bikes, smartwatches, sheds, cars, griddles, basically anything and everything could be sold here on Facebook Marketplace. Now in the past, Facebook Marketplace was really a place where people would sell off their old things that they didn't want anymore. And if you wanted to sell something to someone, you'd have to meet up with them in person and they would give you money and then you'd give them the item. A few years ago though, Facebook gave us the option to start shipping our items to our customers. So for instance, these items right here are all available for shipping. So if I wanted to purchase this iPad, I can click on it, come over here on the bottom right where it says buy now and click on that, and then I'll give it all my credit card information. That payment will then be sent through to the seller, and then the seller will then ship it directly to my house, and we never have to meet up in person. This shipping option unlocks the possibility of drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. We can list up an item for sale and say we're going to ship it to the customer if they buy it, but then when a customer does buy it from us, we're just gonna order it from a supplier who will then ship it directly to the customer, completely hands-off for us. That begs the question, which suppliers should you use? Well, if you want to keep this as simple as possible, you can just dropship from other retail websites like Walmart.com. You don't need permission to start buying stuff from these sites, which means you don't need permission to dropship from these sites either. So basically, I find things here on Walmart.com and I list them for sale onto Facebook Marketplace. Once the item sells, I just add it to my cart on Walmart, go through the checkout process, but instead of entering in my shipping address, I use the address from the buyer on Facebook Marketplace. That way Walmart will ship this item directly to my customer. It's pretty simple. By the way, Walmart isn't the only supplier that I use. I actually have a list I put together of all the suppliers that I use for my Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, and you can get this list for free at the first link in the description down below. Now, you may be asking yourself, why would someone buy this item from me on Facebook Marketplace for more money when they could buy the same exact item from Walmart for less money? And what this really comes down to is convenience and numbers. There are a lot of people that use Facebook Marketplace every single day. Many of those people will shop around and compare the price of what they found on Facebook to see if they can find it cheaper somewhere else. But there are enough people who don't shop around, who just purchase the item directly from Facebook because it's easy and convenient. Even if that's a small percentage of Facebook users, it's such a big number, it's still a lot of people. And as we've seen, it's more than enough for people to have this work. For example, check this out. I found this item here on Facebook Marketplace. It's this bucket accent chair with all this pattern on it. You can see the title of it is Mainstays Microfiber Bucket Accent Chair. It's selling for $180, and this is the description right here. Over here on Walmart, this is the kicker. This is the exact same item with the same photo, the same title, the same description. The only thing that's different about it is that it's less money here on Walmart. So if I were to purchase this on Facebook, which again, I can do just by clicking right here where it says buy now, and then this seller would ship this to me, but all they're really going to do is add this to the cart on Walmart, enter in my shipping address, and ship it directly to me. Now, if you want to do this yourself, then the first thing you're going to need is a Facebook Marketplace account. But like we've already talked about, you already have one of these if you have a Facebook account. It's free, and you shouldn't be setting up a second Facebook account just to do Facebook Marketplace. And the reason I say that is because new accounts on Facebook don't have oftentimes that shipping option unlocked, so people won't be able to click here where it says buy now. So it's actually better if you use an older Facebook account that you already have. Next, you need to do some product research to figure out what products are popular and selling well already. That way, you can sell those items instead of guessing which items people want to buy. Unfortunately, Facebook Marketplace really doesn't give us information on which items are popular. But websites like eBay do give us that information. And what we found is that if an item is popular on eBay, there's a really good chance it's going to do well on Facebook Marketplace as well. So let me show you how this product research works. I always start by coming over to the supplier's website that I want to dropship from. In this case, we're going to use Walmart. And we're going to navigate to just a random department here. So let's come into Home Furniture and Appliances, and let's click on Shop All Furniture. And I'm looking here for an item that sells really well on Walmart. They have these best sellers that are labeled right here, and I also look at the feedback as well, 1,970 feedback. So I'm going to actually open up this one because it actually has even more feedback. Let's open up this one, and I'm going to copy down the name of it, and I'm going to come over here to eBay and search for that name. And what this is going to show me are other people that are selling this exact same item. And I know that if someone else is selling this item here on eBay, there's a really good chance that they are in fact drop shipping that item from Walmart onto eBay. So let's take a look here. Let me quickly look through the photos. I'm not seeing this exact same one yet. Here it is, right here. So this person is probably drop shipping from Walmart onto eBay, or there's a chance of it. This one is even better, right? So here we go. And I always look for people that have at least 30 feedback. So let me go ahead and open this one up. And over here on the right, I can see they have 54 feedback. So that's good. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually look at this seller's store. So I'm going to click on their name. That's going to open up their store. And then I want to look through all the items they have listed. So here where it says items that are listed, I can click on See All on the right. And this will show me all their items. And I'm looking for items that have already sold. Because if this seller has sold items, I'm going to try to find those same items on Walmart and then sell them not on eBay, but on Facebook Marketplace. Now, honestly, this process, while it does work, it is very tedious because you have to open up each of these one by one. So for example, if I open up this one, I can see that this item is sold one time, but I'm usually looking for items that have sold multiple times. So this can take a lot of time. So to help me with this process, I like to use a software called Zeek Analytics. Zeek Analytics is a product research tool that is designed specifically for eBay dropshipping, but again, we can use it to help us figure out items to sell on Facebook Marketplace as well. So once you sign up for an account, you can click on the left where it says Product Research, and I'm going to paste in the name of that item right here and click Search on it. And this is doing the same thing where it's actually looking for people who are selling this same item. So here we have a seller right here, and you can see this is already helping quite a bit because it identified someone who's selling this item, but instead of just having the 50 feedback, this one has over 200 feedback. You see that? And this one right here, this is a seller we found with 52 feedback. Let's see if we can find an even better one. Yeah, like this seller right here, this is the exact same item, and Zeek Analytics has even identified this for us as a dropshipper, and they have over 100 feedback. So let's look at this seller's store. All I have to do now is click here where it says scan seller, and it's going to do all that work for us, which I said before was very, very tedious. So coming in here, you can see that they have a couple items they've been selling in the past month. So these results show on this column how many times the items have sold in the past 30 days and how many times the items have sold in total. So honestly, I'm not blown away by these results. There's not a lot to work with here. So let me do a little bit more digging. Maybe that item I found in Walmart wasn't a good one. So let me go back. Let me try this that we found before, whatever this thing is. So I'm going to go ahead and copy down the title, come over here to Zeek and click. Actually, we could just go into the product research tool and search for that. And coming down here, okay, this is a little bit better. We have more people that are selling this, like this seller that has over 200 feedback. So let me go ahead and scan this seller's store. And coming down here to the results, I like this a lot better. So they have this Little Tykes Turtle Sandbox, which is sold 23 times in the past month. They have some healthcare and beauty things that have sold. We have this gas camping stove that's sold 8 times in the past month. So these are the kind of things I'm going to look for on Walmart, either the same thing or something very similar. So for example, let me see if I can find this gas camping stove. So I'll come over here to Walmart and search for gas camping stove. And this is it right here, this Coleman gas camping stove. So this is something that I would then sell on Facebook Marketplace. And then all I would do is go through all the items this person is selling. And again, if it's selling well on eBay, there's a really good chance it's also going to sell well on Facebook Marketplace. Now, once you have an item, you can then list it for sale on Facebook Marketplace. And to help us do that quickly, I'm going to use a Chrome extension called the Dropshipping Titans Marketplace Helper. By the way, if you want to try any of the software I recommend in this video, you can find my complete list of dropshipping tools in an ebook I put together. That will be the second link in the description down below. So I have the extension installed right here. And what I want to do is put in here by how much I wanted to increase the price of the item that I listed for in Facebook Marketplace. So for this example, I'm just going to do a 50% markup. I want the condition to be new, and the rest it will fill in automatically. So now, because the Chrome extension is added, it's added this drop down above the image that says select tab to copy. And what I'm going to do is click here where it says copy to new Facebook tab. And so what it's doing is it's going to grab all the information from the Walmart listing and it's going to bring it over to Facebook Marketplace and create a new listing for me without me having to do any manual copy and pasting myself. So all I'm going to do now is pick a better main image because I don't like this one. I like to use one that will stand out, that's different from the main one on Walmart. So I like this one, it really demonstrates the product. Actually, maybe this one is a little bit clearer, so I like that one. It will also bring over the title. Now, I don't love the titles that Walmart gives you because these are optimized for Walmart, but that doesn't mean they're optimized for Facebook Marketplace. So I would definitely spend a few minutes just changing it up and really adding keywords to it that people are going to be searching for when they're looking for this item on Facebook Marketplace. The price here has been increased based on the settings in the extension that we just did, and it brought over the description as well, so I didn't have to copy and paste that. Finally, down here at the bottom, I'm going to toggle on where it says hide from friends. That way, none of my friends on Facebook or my family, they're not going to see this. I know this is a concern for a lot of you. You don't want people to know that you're dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace for whatever reason. I respect that. So this is a way to kind of hide it from your friends and family. And then if you click next, you can go ahead and actually list this item. And then it'll be live on Facebook Marketplace. Now there's obviously a lot more that goes into starting a successful Facebook Marketplace dropshipping business, but I wanted to give you an overview here of the entire process. If you're looking for more information on how to do this, I really recommend you check out those free guides I mentioned before. Both of them can be found in the links below in the description. But if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about how to do this and want to stay on YouTube, then I recommend you check out this video where I talk more about how to do product research for Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. So click there and I'll see you there in just 1 second.